Hello my lovely humans, welcome back to another fabulous, maybe so, part maybe not, episode of Cats and Dogs. So guys, we are back here with Cats and Dogs, and I do want to make the announcement right now that this was not my planned episode. I actually don't have any copies of her parents, and I just have her sister, and I can't really make smaller copies of them when they're younger if I don't have any of her mother, and her grandma and grandpa. I thought I had a copy of the Tribble family from when they were first being made. It does not seem so on my gallery, which is sad. And so we're just moving forward instead of going backwards, which I had this whole episode where I was going to be explaining how Dawn actually was the mom. And she's going to be pregnant, and Amy, being being the sister that she is, a loving, truly loving sister, says that she would take care of her like a daughter anyways, probably. So I'll just take her and you can run away. Because her parents were not a huge fan of her because she did some very reckless things, Dawn here, when she was a teenager to a child even, some very, very reckless things that got her into a lot of trouble, especially with the police, and some other people. And so she's here, and she's saying her condolences, but it has enraged, and I mean, it has changed her emotions from being sad to enragement in moments of passing, because Lily feels like her whole entire life has been a lie, because it has, in a way, shape or form, been a lie. And she can't bear to look at her. She can't bear to even think that this is her mother, that her mother would look like this, that her mother would act like this, that her mother would have the decency to walk in here and be this cold-hearted person. You know, that's how mad she is. And I think it's probably to the point of where she's gonna tell her dad that she's denouncing her faith to her family, which could end up killing him. I think it's very possible that he could end up dying today. Just thinking about Aaron dying, it's kind of really sad. I don't really know how much longer Aaron has, to be honest with you. But this denouncement of friendship, I think, it shows that they went over the line with this. And I think Aaron always had some points telling her, hey, I'm not your actual father, but I raised you. You know, I was there through everything. And of course we had a lot of talks about her outbursts when she was a child, because she had several outbursts when she was a child. Lily did, I mean. And we had several talks about what these outbursts could mean and where they came from during Moving On Up. If you're not from that LP, that's perfectly fine. They just happened. And then she's a very reckless teenager, throwing parties and doing several things that she probably shouldn't have at the time, falling in love with a boy that, I don't know, probably didn't really love her at that moment, but I felt so strong about them that I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. They kind of like love each other now, you know, type thing. And, you know, a big part of that, I would say probably has to be the fact that Amy is very calm, I mean, she had her moments where she was tense, especially there towards the end, especially with Amy. You guys got to know if you're from Cats and Dogs, but she was never always like that. She was a bit riskier, almost like she didn't really love Aaron at first, but she grew up with Aaron, she grew old with him because, well, she told Aaron that Lily was her, you know, his daughter, you know? And it's not true. Lily is not Aaron's daughter. Oh, okay. I just freaked out that Aaron just kissed his like granddaughter, but that's not true. That is not true. And like, I don't really know how Aaron would particularly react. He's not happy to see Dawn, especially knowing for some time now that Dawn has been in town and has been trying to figure out a way to contact, maybe out over dinner or over a drink at a bar, and Aaron has neglected to even think about doing this, just to try to let Lily in, and she's simply saying, because I was never actually a real Tribble, I'm not a Tribble anymore. And I think this could be a very heartbreaking moment, especially for Lily, in particular. I don't believe she really understands the emotions she's going through. Her mom's getting put down on the ground today, The mom that she thought was her mom, I guess, is the perfect way of saying this. And she doesn't really have anybody. She has Max, but her and Max are still, on the works of getting back together. So, like, it's not, like, a full, thing yet right now. Like, there's potential that they're gonna, get back to that situation of where, they were all in love, and then, it was happiness and pure and joy and everything, but it's not there yet. It might be a hot minute before, it even gets there. And I think that whole thought of, oh my god, my mom's dead, I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna come out here to Luna, and she's gonna hug Luna. She's gonna discuss her stress mood, because I don't really think Luna would know that this is going on the inside, and she's gonna be like, Luna, we're going on a retreat. And she's like, honey, you can't go on a retreat. You're kind of just had a baby. And she's, in a way, she's probably saying, I don't care if I kind of just had a baby. My mom just died. I need to get out of here. So we're going on a retreat, and I'm taking you with me because you're my best friend in the whole entire world, and I love you, We are going to actually make Luna happy, just because it's going to make this decision of hers and happier and better, And so I think what she would do, and she's like, we're going on vacation. And yes, this is somewhat of me being like, okay, we're going to take a 2-part break of Cats and Dogs completely, and we're going to go on vacation with Luna and no one else, and Max will get to know his daughter. Wow, she's gone. Which, I don't know, this makes her look like she's a bad parent in a way. And I guess you can even shape it out to be that she would probably be a kind of baddish parent. We are back in this LP. I just took a 10-minute call to my mom to discuss some options, and she kind of talked me down. She's like, oh, you don't have to save it, and we could just delete this whole entire episode, and I could start all over. Which, I don't know, sounds extremely tempting. But she died, guys. Like, I don't curse on my channel. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say the F word, but, like, that's vulgar. She died. Can we just take a moment and talk about how she died? And they're about to leave. They're about to go on their trip together. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't understand where I'm supposed to go from here. Because it was going to be, Max and Lily. And they're going to get married. And their daughter. They're going to have more kids. And we're going to move into a bigger house. And it's going to be amazing. And now he's going to be an amazing father. If he can't plead. So, I'm kind of a pretty realistic, I would say, portrayal of my Sims game, to where I don't really beg the Grim Reaper. I don't do anything like this. But I think this is my one exception, because I think she died too early. We're going to try to beg the Grim Reaper to keep her alive. Yeah, that's my only answer I can possibly come up with right now, is that begging the Grim Reaper is the best choice scenario. I don't know. She just had a kid, and so like the bloodline is continuing. I mean, that's the only positive here. So many negatives. I don't even remember how you beg the Grim Reaper, though I do know you can beg, like, the Grim Reaper. I just have to wait till he shows up. I could, of course, if you guys think she died too early, and he does... Oh, okay, hold on, he's here. Plead for Lily. Okay, we are gonna plead for Lily, because, like, yeah, I have nothing else I can undo. I'm just gonna beg. I'm just gonna beg. I normally wouldn't. I'm pretty happy with my realistic portrayal to this point in time. But guys, I have to be like, please grant me my life back. I need to know. I need to be like, please, I beg of you. I beg of you, Grim. Me being Max, who's in love with the Sim, who is in love with Lily Tribble. Give me back Lily Tribble, okay? Yes, please. What? Lily Tribble is fully gone after Max's Arden Peel gone. Oh, wait, hold on. No, guys. No, I don't. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Bring her back. Please bring her back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. No. Oh, my God, guys. I can't. No. Her soul's gone. No, I can't do this. Oh my God. I'm crying. I'm actually crying for Sim. Oh, this does not happen. I am actually crying. I didn't even cry for my current household when she died. I did when Emma died. Okay, guys. Well, I am rewatching this episode, and there's a lot missing, such as the fact when she actually died, and my reaction to her dying actually ends up on her gravestone. I'm not really sure, but Lily Tribble did die.